I think it's been a minute since we kind of updated what's going on around here and some of the things that we've done. So today, Blair and I thought we would show you around. Starting with the chicken coop, chicken area. Right now it's all covered with hay, and we just recently got a mulch drop. We've been putting mulch everywhere. Today we're going to mulch this whole area. Mulch, mulch, mulch.
All the area.
All the way around. It's gonna be mulch in here. And as we head out, we see a cute little munchkin.
Yeah.
So all back here, we have planted our trees that we had in buckets. And we're creating orchard, mini food forest. In order to do that, we need a pathway because we will plant anywhere outside of that pathway. So we have, these are from our pine tree 1 year ago. We had a pine tree over in this area that was rotted out and dead. So we had it chopped down and we had a ton of logs. So we'll be doing some of that today, creating just a border. These are not gonna stay. We'll create more with these. So we need a pathway to go to the chicken coop, and we'll create a pathway to walk along the middle of our trees. And like I said, all outside of the pathway border, all up underneath here, we're gonna create guilds. And again, we just planted trees. These are our citrus trees. This right here is oak. So being able to plant our citrus underneath oak is really great. Citrus greening, you should know about it. And especially in Florida, a lot of our trees are susceptible, our citrus trees are susceptible to citrus greening. And they've recently discovered a relationship between oak and citrus. So we have them planted in ground. And then, like I said, we've just gone along the border of our property and just put mulch. And you can see our mulch pile. And we will head over to the banana circle and give you an update over there. All right, we have already gone through about half of our mulch. This is our second chip drop, and it was 3 times as big as our first one. And Antoine has already gone through probably over half. It looks like over half now. And we still have this amount left. You just never know what you're getting with chip drop. And that's probably one of the biggest downsides people say with it, because you're not sure. Also, this particular chip drop came with a lot of garbage. So as we're forking it out, we're having to take out garbage. And it also had a lot of bigger branches and stuff, twigs and all of that in there. So
No, it's hot over there.
that's not as great, but it's also finer. This should break down a little bit easier, or quicker at least. So it's kind of a strange mixture of things.
Wait,
And that's again just, you never know what you're getting with a chip drop.
why is there sticks in it?
This is what we came home to. And this is what we're working on today, getting the mulch down around in that chicken coop area.
There is trash. I see there.
And here's our banana circle. Here's our buddy being a good boy, staying in the backyard. Okay, banana circle. Look at how big it's gotten, guys.
Oh, look at the middle leaf. It's like,
Uh-huh. This one's about to pop out a whole nother leaf. Each tree now has 1, 2, I think both of them, all 3 of them have like about 2 pups. So where there was 3, we now have 9, I think. Whoa, those sweet potatoes that we put in there. Look at those sweet potato flowers. Aren't they beautiful? They're gorgeous. And when we do our yard work, these will get trimmed back to where they kind of all stay inside of this circle. But we haven't done it because we've had chip drop here. So these will all get trimmed back to where you can see that circle again, but they are making a wonderful ground cover. Our lemongrass has come in quite nicely. This is that tiny banana tree. And this is comfrey that I planted in here, which has taken off quite nicely. I want to try and propagate that and put it in other places because it makes a great green manure feeding other plants. And like I said, here's another pup right here alongside of this. You can see it right there. So that sweet potato is just taken off all around.
Chicken coop looks good.
Lemongrass. Boy, it really took off right here. Probably need to get in and chop that down. And then here's a little baby pup. And another one right there. All along this tree. Sweet potatoes growing back there. And we stuck a pineapple. And we'll probably plant some more. I don't know if this is the best place for it because I don't think it gets a lot of water here. But, oh, look. We have new growth down there. So it's doing something. It's growing. So maybe we'll put some more pineapples. I just cut a pineapple from the store, put it in the ground, put the top in the ground. It takes a couple years, but this middle part will grow up and a little pineapple will form up on the top. Pretty cool. Easy, free-ish, because you're eating your pineapple and planting the tops and getting another pineapple. Do it, guys. Super easy. So if you remember, this is the 1,000-finger banana. And this one is the ice cream banana. And this one is the dwarf Cavendish. And we know for sure the dwarf Cavendish is the mama tree to this one. Bore fruit this year at another location in Jacksonville. So she comes from good stock. And I think this ice cream banana one, I think we found out that one did too. The mother of that one from the plant place where we got it from, the nursery we got it from. So there you go, guys. That is our banana tree update, our banana circle update. We need to go in and clean it up and make it look nice. I think our neighbors would appreciate that if we did it. I'll cut all that lemongrass down and throw it in the middle. As it rots down and decomposes, it's just going to be feeding it more. Of course, this girl right here is going to ask for tea. We'll probably have some of the leaves for tea. We do love some lemongrass tea. All right, let's get to work. Moving this mulch around.
So we're almost done. You can see a chicken's been scratching in that area right there. And we're halfway done, and we have to like do this area still. But farther than that, all the chickens now are over here. But soon they'll be like all the places because actually,
because they're really loving this mulch, huh?
Yeah, and soon it'll be turned into compost.
That's right. Their chicken manure is going to help turn it into compost. It'll be nitrogen.
Yeah, then we can use it.
Added to this carbon.
Let's take a look at the mulch pile, how much my dad has done. Let's go. Dad, this is a lot that you've done. This is a lot that you've done, Dad. Mm-hmm. Like, if the boys were doing it, we would still have like that much left. But now it's like this compared to the boys and us helping. So my dad is amazing and I love him.
Over there.
It's looking pretty good.
Is that halfway gone? A quarter of the way gone?
Oh, it's like more than gone. Now there's just this.
Because it's Dad working?
Yeah.
And he works like 3 times as hard as the boys?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though there's like more than 3 boys.
I know, right?
He does big scoops and small scoops,
He's a
but
hard
it's
worker.
like, yeah, he is. Chickens love it. Look, that one's scratching right there. Guys, look, that one's scratching. And that one's scratching. Like, I can see the bottom. They're all scratching. They love the mulch. That's how much we can know.
The babies are up there. Yeah, they need their wings clipped. Oh, goodness. Time for a wing clipping, ladies. You are not babies anymore, I guess. They are flyers, and they're getting up nice and high, so they're gonna need their wings. We're gonna have to start clipping their wings. See this pretty guy right here? He's a rooster. We can't have roosters inside the city limit. So why this deep litter method with mulch? I mean, we've got probably 4 to 6 inches going on, maybe even more than that. But I'd say on average, like 4 to 6 inches of mulch that's going down. And that's because previously I was doing straw and I wasn't happy with it for a couple reasons. Number one, I couldn't get a thick enough layer on it to where, I don't know, I felt like it was kind of staying and helping. It was composting down too fast. It's a lot thinner of a material, and that's great. I mean, you think, well, it's composting, that's great. And I was just having to reapply quite frequently because they would scratch and get to dirt before I knew it. And it did start to improve the soil. I say improve the soil with quotations because I don't believe, I really don't know if it's an organic straw or hay. In fact, I have a tendency to believe it's not, because most hay or straw that you're gonna get from the store isn't. So I couldn't get enough down here to where it really stayed and helped combat the smell and just balance the ratio of nitrogen to carbon material. So now I've got a ton down here. And that means that as these ladies are scratching through, they're overturning it. They've got tons to overturn. There's a bottom layer of microorganisms that are going to be accumulating down at the bottom. They won't be able to turn through it fast enough. It's going to help with the carbon to nitrogen ratio, which will also improve the quality of the compost that I'm going to be making. So it also gives me, because it's such a thick layer, there's actually more that I can harvest. I will be able to scrape back the top layer of mulch and harvest down up underneath when it's time, when I need some compost to amend a bed or to do something with. So that's gonna be really beneficial. You can see how happy the chickens are and scratching around in it. So that's gonna be great for them. It's gonna keep them busy and occupied because they have so much to go through. And then again, it's just putting them to work for me, where they're turning this mulch into compost a lot faster. So all in all, very happy. That's why we're switching from hay around our garden to mulch. Just the contamination, thicker layers, being able to develop more microorganisms. So I'm gonna get back to work. right, Blair, Ace Reporter, is gonna go show us the pile of mulch wood chips. She's gonna take you guys along.
Come along.
Look at this guy.
Look, guys, this is a frog. Or should I say a toad? Okay, guys, look how much we've done. So now over here's done. And now we just have a little more left.
So this is a 2x4 right here on the bottom. And inside of there, it is filled up all the way to the top, plus some. One more barrel full to fill in this space right here where these chickens are. And then we'll be done. All the wood chips are down. This whole area is covered. And we're finishing up the last little bit of mulch over by the garden area. So this is great. This is great news. We came home Wednesday. It's now Sunday. Wood chips are mostly gone. The pampered chickens today. It's a frozen banana. So it begins. Compost away. All right, Mr. Jackson.
Done.
Tell us about that mulch pile that you put a hurting on it.
Took me 2 days, Friday and Sunday today, and now it's all done, and we will never order mulch again.
Yes, we will.
What are we gonna need it for?
You don't know the website. And I'm afraid the next time they bring us mulch, it'll probably be 3 times more than what we had this time. So we don't need any more mulch.
Not right now. We're
Not
good.
Never. No, ever.
We will later.
No.
Yep,
Pretty sure not.
pretty sure.
Let me think about it. Yep. Nope. I don't need any more.
If you want to watch the first time that we planted the bananas in the banana circle, click here.